Hello everyone. How are you all after such a long day? I hope you all are fine and healthy just like I am. Let me ask you a question. At night, did you have a warm, cozy and comfortable sleep? I think the answer is mostly yes. And I had a good sleep too. And you can see the proof here yourself. And that's why today I can talk to you. I can make a video on an amazing topic. So friends, in today's video, you have to answer, not you only, we all together will answer a very important and amazing question. Why do we sleep? And what happens when we sleep? And also, what will happen if we don't sleep? So let's start with a very much topic. Why do we sleep? So sleep in most of us is an amazing quiet pause button. When the pause button is clicked, we go to our bed and we sleep. And you think when we sleep and lay down on the bed completely, that time our body stops functioning wholly. But no, you are not thinking right if you are thinking this. That's totally wrong. When we sleep, our body works. Our body makes all those critical systems that have to work, and that's why we can live. So like our respiration, our breathing, our heart, this works. Especially our brain works the most. And let me tell you why our brain works the most when we sleep. As you all know, that brain works when we are like feeling something like I'm touching this, I can feel what is this. I can see with my eyes, so that is going into my memory, right? So you must be thinking when we are sleeping, what is the work of our brain? Now let me tell you what is the work of our brain when we sleep. When we sleep, our brain has 4 different parts. Not 4 different parts of our brain, but 4 different parts of our sleep stages. When we sleep, the first 2 stages are like the medium stages, but the first stage is light stages of our sleep. Then second comes the medium stage, third and fourth is the most important and deepest part of our sleep. And for your kindly information, let me say you that the fourth sleep is called as rapid eye movement stage. So that time we have a very deep sleep, right? So now let me tell you what happens when we sleep in our brain. Our brain is busy storing all the information of our mind when we sleep, like sorting on the different activities we did in the day, and most especially help you remember something like your mom has promised you that she will bake you your favorite chocolate yummy cake if you get full marks on your test. And yes, fortunately, you have got full marks on your test. But what will happen? That your mama forgot her promise. And you also forgot that. No, you can't forget that, right? You have to make her remember that, mother, you have told me if I get full marks in your test, you will make me a delicious chocolate cake. So, to remember that, our brain helps us. When we sleep, our brain stores all the activities of our day, including playing and then eating, what kind of food I have eaten, and most importantly, each and everything, studies, facts, everything. And our brain also help us to remove the unwanted files that we don't want to check your brain, so we can stay just good. So you know how much our brain help us in our day-to-day activities. So don't forget to take a good night's sleep. So now let me tell you, how do we sleep? How does this all works? How? Let me tell you. The sun and the lights play a critical role in this. The sun, when it comes above the sky and the lights come into the room, that give us the information that the sun is soon. But how? Our brain releases a chemical and the special substance is hormone that makes us awake and make us ready to do all the activities like playing, go to school, study, eat and conquer the world. So right now the brain helps you again. And when at night the sun sets and the moon rises up, That time your brain again releases a tiring hormone, a special tiring hormone that makes you feel sleepy. That time you go to your bed and sleep. Now let me tell you, what will happen if you don't sleep? Well, you must be thinking, why you waste the time at the night? We can just enjoy our night. We can play video games and we can prepare for exams. If not like that, we can eat, we can throw a party and enjoy the whole night. Well, that's not the right thing. And if you play video games at night, that's also not the right thing. I have heard that many of you play video games. That's not the right thing, right? So let me tell you what happens if we don't sleep. Well, in the first 24 hours if we don't sleep, that's like you will feel very tired, sleepy, and of course lazy. You can't do any work. Like if your mother says you that please put that book aside, you will take the book. You will again leave it at the same place because you are very tired, right? You can't do any more work or you can't do anything. But the opposite happens in the next time. After 24 hours of your sleepless night, what happens you know? A sudden burst of energy, feel-good chemical comes. Our brain releases a sudden feel-good chemical hormone in the mind that gives you a burst of energy so that the world will look more peaceful to you. You will love everything and you will look more motivated and animated. And you can do everything like you have not slept for 24 hours, remember that. Then also you can do anything like study, you can play with your friends, you can jump, you can clean your whole room yourself without getting tired. But again something opposite happens. After 24 hours again of that, you again start feeling lazy and a very boring things happens. Even when suppose you are playing with your friends in the garden, enjoying your time after 24 hours of sleepless night. But then you will start feeling sleepy. That time you will creep down in the ground and you will look, where is my bed? I gonna sleep now. So that's gonna happen. So don't try that. Now, let me tell you what will happen again. After 36 hours of sleepless night, some things will happen like you will not feel good, you will feel very tired, you will lose the track, like what you have done. It's like if you have given something in a hot frying pan to, let me take a very easy and simple example. Like you have brought pizza from the market and you have said, deliver the pizza. You have kept the pizza in the microwave so that it becomes hot and you can eat peacefully your pizza, warm pizza. But then you will forget it and you will forget that the pizza is in the microwave. When you will go to the microwave, your pizza is wholly burnt. What a disaster will happen, guys. So that will bring up very much disaster. If anyone thinks of breaking the limit and staying awake for 46 hours, then it will turn to take the worst. Something very worse will happen to you. You know what will happen? That time you will forget every basic things. Basic things like you will forget keeping track of the number when it's night, when it's day, and you will all the time feel like this. You will not sleep obviously. But you will just, suppose this is a bench or something like that bench, and you will keep your mind like this. You can't sleep but your eyes will stay half open like this. You will not feel sleepy that time. It will be very bad and you will forget the basic things. How to read, how to write, how to eat, how to play, how to sing. And even you will forget your name. That's too bad, right? Well, something is more going to bad happen than this. You will forget the time. Well, wait. This is not the end. Then you will start hallucinating because your brain will, lose all the substances that was needed, the special chemicals that was needed for the brain to store up and give you energy. Your brain will lose that chemicals suddenly, right? If you don't sleep, how can your brain do all those important works? How can your brain store the energy? How can your brain play do everything? How can your brain store energy for your day? Your brain can't, right? That's why your brain lose all the energy. And again, a special chemical will release that will help you hallucinate. Well, help you hallucinate obviously don't mean that you will see something good by hallucinating. You will see creepy things that you don't want to see really in your real life. You will see something that is not in real. You will start hallucinating some people's, some odd voices, some unusual stories. I'm saying, obviously, some unusual stories you hear, like the horror story you hear of a ghost there. But if you start hallucinating, you will see ghosts in your real life. Obviously, the ghost is not real, but you will hallucinate yourself. You will hear unusual sounds and you will get frightened of everything. That's the worst thing. So, friends, hope from the next time you give early to your bed. Early to the bed, early in the morning. So, just like me, all of you must have a peace.